We drop this intro on them real quick, boys, so we can get this shit hopping.
All right, I'll come back with my thesis statement on Hunter x Hunter. It needs to be said.
You know the vibes. You ninja shit. You are now tapped into the best.
Oh.
I do believe we are the best.
Best of the best of the best, sir.
At least in Kenya.
Hey.
Shouts out to Uganda, Kenya.
Oh yeah, Uganda. Yeah, hell yeah. We over there
Nigeria.
too. Yeah. India. Cleveland, what up? Jersey, what up? Baltimore, what up? New York, what up? Virginia, what up? We in here, baby. What's up with y'all niggas, man?
Baltimore.
Let me intro this thing, my guy.
Oh, shouts out to all my U's, my twos, my do's, my U's. Everybody that say dog, you feel me, or Doug.
Zinc, Frug, Oinch, all of that shit, man. Great state. I am Camo the man, though. You have entered another vibes. I don't know what to call this shit. We just rolling, man. Like, we was into like a crazy conversation. Niggas been just kicking it for like an hour for real, smoking and joking. I was like, at some point, we probably got to record some of this shit, so. Go ahead and get to your Hunter x Hunter shit, my nigga. I'm gonna sit back and smoke.
Okay. So, here's my thing. Hunter x Hunter, great series. But
you gotta rewind, bro. Niggas don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
yeah. So we
think about it, bro. You gotta inform the listeners, my nigga.
You're right. All right, you talking about Hunter x Hunter or whatever, and I'm like, Hunter x Hunter's good. It's supposed to come out with another season, but I'm just like, it needs to die. Like, if it does, this needs to be the last season, because it's like, bruh, all Hunter x Hunter is rinse, wash, repeat. Like, they keep getting into these little fucking games or tournaments, fighting niggas, some big wild shit happens, and he gets closer to seeing his father. And then he finally sees his father, and you find out his father's a fucking deadbeat. And it's like,
you did him a favor. Now
where we going now? Where we going with it now?
Shit.
Like, bro,
I was
when
a
I
piece
say
of shit, and I left you for a reason.
nigga, his father was telling this nigga, he was talking to Goon, he was like, yo, yeah, my dreams got dashed a long time ago. And then Goon was like, when did your dreams get dashed? And then he turned to this nigga and was like, how old are you? And I'm just sitting there like, damn, so when this nigga was born, your dreams was just
I ain't gonna lie, that's some real nigga shit, yo.
Kept it a bean. Nigga
That's
kept
some
it a
real
bean.
nigga shit, yo.
Yo, look,
Bruh.
you can't get mad at the answers when you ask the questions, yo.
Alright, but it's like you ain't want to be a father that bad.
Like, no, nigga, I didn't, nigga. I hate you, nigga.
Evil. Anytime you see that little nigga just screaming evil.
I was going to the league, nigga.
Nah, bro, but it is fucked up because
when
they was playing this, I forget what arc it was. Gon had met this man, Kite. Kite knows Gon's father. Like, they're like homies or whatever. And once he did the challenge, he was gonna give Gon a choice, like any wish he wanted or whatever. And he wished to learn the whereabouts of his father. Now, knowing his father knew that Gon was gonna do that shit, so he told Kite to be like, look, he's gonna pick me. I know he's gonna pick me. I need you to make this nigga go further away from me. Point him in a different direction when he makes this decision. And I'm just like, damn, yo.
Spoken like a real piece of shit. Golly.
And I'm just like,
yo,
damn.
I've been ducking this nigga for years. This nigga will not go away, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck to do. When he
worse than his mother, yo.
Like, golly.
And the whole crazy part about it is the only reason why Gon wanted to be a hunter in the first place is to be like his fucking father.
That's hilarious. Simp
That's
ass
funny.
nigga, yo. Could be
That's
like my
funny as
old
shit.
man, you know that? Like,
Yo, man, don't even want to be like his old.
He was like, I want to go on adventures like my dad.
nigga, I
My
did that
dad
shit
went
for a
to
month,
the
nigga.
movies.
I hung it up, dog. Like, what the fuck, bro? You built your life off that shit, nigga? That's why I don't fuck with you, bro. You's a weirdo, nigga.
Fucking stupid.
Like, who the fuck does that, nigga? You don't even know me, bro, and that's what you make, nigga. I'm more than that, nigga. What?
Come on, yo. I told your mother 15 years ago, yo, I'm going to the store to get a pack of cigarettes. Who the fuck still keeps hope, nigga? Who the fuck
That's
still
the
keeps hope?
line, nigga. Like,
You know how many fucking cigarettes I smoked since then, nigga?
Bro, he got the fuck out of there on this nigga, bro.
but yeah, nah, yo. Like, sometimes niggas be trying to hold on to shit. Like, bro, y'all made, yo, it's time to end it, bro. Like, it's time to go, yo.
Niggas said that shit. Niggas said that shit about One Piece. And I was quickly just like, nah, One Piece is different.
But you can make that case for a lot of animes, and it's always rinse and repeat. That's just how it is with shows, yo. Like, sometimes you gotta lean on your audience.
Yeah,
Facts.
I'm hip. Cause like I'm gonna keep it a stack. Dragon Ball has to change their formula.
Thank you. I low-key been saying that shit for years. Like, I felt like I've been a closet sayer of it.
Nah, I definitely seen it. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna watch anything that has anything to do with Dragon Ball.
That's facts. I feel you.
I'm going to watch it, but it's like at the same time, it's just like
that shit like a burger at the restaurant. I always get the job done.
Like, yeah,
like we need some substance, bro. We need some character.
It can't be the all about Goku show, yo.
It can't be the Goku. Not even Goku. It's the Goku Vegeta show now.
But listen,
yo, Vegeta still don't get no shine. Like,
listen, yo. When wrestling was popping, who wrestled, nigga? Stone Cold, The Rock, Undertaker, Kane, like Triple H. Like, ain't nobody else wrestle. Niggas ain't give a fuck about the nobodies.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Now you had your occasional, you know what I mean, Chris Jericho's and whatnots, but you get what I'm saying? Like, but the main niggas, you know, they got all the shine, yo. It's hard to like deviate attention, like. But I think what niggas get stuck into, and when I was living with you, Jay, we was talking about this shit. It's like, yo, they be trying to capture the young audience instead of catering to their older audience. Like, yo, I'll sit down and I'll watch a whole plot about somebody else, nigga. Like, I'm cool with that. But it's like, no, you trying to keep bringing these same fans.
That was the same thing for Gohan for real.
When you gonna switch it up?
But then again, like,
it's the money. You ain't trying to leave nothing on the table. That's like Call of Duty and all these games that put out the same shit every year, yo. It's like, it's too easy.
If it's not broken, don't fix it type shit. Like, is it even a problem to even do that?
That shit bleeds into everything though, bro. Like, we was just having a discussion about Spider-Man in that whole situation, yo. How many Spider-Man movies is it?
It's a hand. You talking about all of them? Like, all of them?
But I think that's what really, just not even in conjunction, just like how they kept trying to retell that same story. We was getting tired of it.
Oh, yeah, that's the same shit with Batman.
It's 7 Spider-Man movies out.
Yeah, like you said, the same thing with Batman. Yeah,
them probably got.
We gotta see poor Uncle Ben get the business. Like, yo, come on,
I love to see a timeline when Uncle Ben finally clapped that nigga back, yo. Like,
he got the blicky on him that day.
I mean, shit. In the comic book, there is one version.
Like Aunt May dies, right, or some shit.
Nah, where Uncle Ben lives and like he becomes Spider-Man.
I believe I believe. Yeah, I think I did hear some shit about that. I'm here for that shit though.
I'm here for that. You're like, fuck a damn.
Uncle Ben swinging around, throwing bags of rice at niggas.
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
Take that, nigga. Boil it for 4 minutes.
Tired of niggas, yo, smacking with beans and rice. Rude boy, take this.
Bro, when he do it. Bro, he has to have the Uncle Ben like symbol on his chest.
Got to, yo.
He gotta have a black dude on his chest, bro. He gotta have the Uncle Ben.
You got UB on his chest with the little symbol of Uncle Ben right there, yo.
I'm here for it, yo. Nigga running around New York terrorizing niggas, yo.
Bro, one of his special attacks gotta be called Xana Ribs.
For real. Nah, though, yo. I'm here for that multiverse, yo.
I stomp.
Nigga. Question. Did y'all see the fucking Matrix trailer?
Whew.
Nah, it's a new Matrix trailer?
Yeah, nigga.
Nigga.
I thought I was tripping, yo. I swear I seen a Matrix joint. I was like, oh, this the old joint. I swear I
Nah,
rode
nigga.
right past that joint.
I thought I was looking at John Wick at first when I was looking at like the thumbnail for that bitch, and I was like, hold up, nah, that's
Yeah,
a
I
whole
low key
new
thought I
title.
definitely low key thought it was some bullshit like that too. I seen it a couple times. I was like, oh, niggas is always trolling on this YouTube shit, yo.
Nah, that's legitness. That's
I
def
ain't gonna lie,
legitness.
Break it
I
down,
got mixed
fellas.
reactions about it.
You got what?
I
I
do
got mixed
too.
reactions about it. I
I
don't know
do
how I
too.
feel
I
about
haven't
it.
seen it, so y'all gotta take the lead on it. I like break it down
I
to
feel
me.
like
I'm gonna drop the bomb note right now.
drop it, yo.
Yes,
Drop it.
in this bitch. I got a problem.
Drop it.
I got a fucking problem. They got the nigga from Candyman to play a
Talk
stand-in
to
for
him.
Morpheus. But fuck all that, my nigga. Where the
I
fuck
think that
Morpheus?
if
Ho,
I'm being
ho, 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 ho. What do you mean? A stand-in for Morpheus? What's going on?
Like Morpheus
Morpheus ain't
character,
in the movie.
he ain't handing Neo the pills no more, yo. He ain't the plug no
Lawrence
more.
Fishburne is not in this movie, but Keanu Reeves is?
Yeah, Trinity in
mean,
that
yeah.
bitch.
Trinity
Nah.
in that bitch.
Yeah, no way, yo.
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
argue that Lawrence Fishburne is
He
arguably
made
equal.
that shit.
Thank you. I don't even got to finish the statement. So you feel the same way.
He
You
made
telling me
that
he's
shit.
Of
not
course,
in it?
Neo made that shit feel
son.
like a video game. Lawrence Fishburne made that
He
shit feel
carried
like
that shit.
life.
No, he carried the
I'm hip.
movie. Like he
I'm
literally
hip.
When he was
carried the movie,
in the
yo.
second one, yo, when he was screaming at them niggas in that hall when they was dancing, when them niggas was jumping like 30
All of
feet in the
that, yo.
fucking skies, doing
I'm
30
hip.
foot burps
When
and
he
shit.
broke out the chains on the toilet and all that shit.
Yo, he hit the. He hit the.
That was the shit ever, yo.
Bro, he was looking like a crackhead sitting in the chair.
Yeah. Like, he carried that fucking movie, yo. That's
Bro, like
crazy, yo.
I feel like the bald nigga that's in the trailer. I feel like that's Morpheus' son or some shit, son. Like
I hope
honestly,
so.
Well, you know they're gonna
Him and
swing it some
Nairobi
way,
got
yo.
together.
They're gonna swing it
cause
some way.
no, but Cam, here's the crazy thing about it is, Trinity and Neo don't have their memories.
Oh wow. Sounds
Yeah,
a little
Like
that's
interesting. Hold on. You might have reeled me
yeah,
back in.
a lot of niggas from the previous generation
So it's like a
apparently.
reset or some shit.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
But scary about the last one though. Like after Neo went to the white room and he talked to the architect and shit like that,
Uh-huh.
mm-hmm,
asking what was the choices that he wanted to do or some shit like that for real. And you know
mm-hmm.
niggas was left on that cliffhanger and it was just multiple theories and shit. They were saying one theory is that the architect just said, fuck it, I'm gonna just reboot the system.
Right.
The architect gave him two choices. He was like, either save Zion, and like all the robots and all that extra hoo ha, or go through this door and try to save Trinity. And he chose Trinity.
Like
I
an
wonder
imbecile.
if
Hmm?
Neo inside Zion is blind. You know what I mean?
What do you
Because I
mean?
wonder how that Neo is going to transition. You know, the one in the
Oh
Matrix
yeah,
from the actual person. So I wonder how
didn't
that
the
nigga
nigga
transition. Because
didn't the nigga die at the end though?
nah, he was in the Machine City. They picked that nigga up,
And
and
it
they
was like he like really stopped him in real life. Was like some real powers, right?
mm-hmm.
I remember that shit. Like so it was like, yo,
They
did
picked
this
them
nigga
up, and
have
they
powers outside the Matrix?
Nah, cause I remember in the last one they gave this nigga a Zenkai boost and plugged this nigga the fuck up.
mm-hmm.
Like he was super matrixed in. Like they really needed this nigga to get Mr. Smith out of there.
But it's crazy because it's like I'm mad they brought back Keanu Reeves. Like I'm over here festering low key though. Like how that's
Nigga,
I
the only
understand it.
reason
I understand it because like it's him, but
the
I don't
only
know.
reason why Matrix is even coming out is because of Keanu Reeves.
Okay, well that makes sense.
Like
It's
he's the
behind him.
only reason why.
And I know it's gonna be just hella gun porn basically, yo. It's gonna be everything getting shot in that motherfucker because he a gun nigga. He
Oh
know his
yeah,
shit. He know what he doing on that shit.
This nigga,
give
this
me
nigga
the
can
Benelli
relearn his powers and
M1211.
shit. All that.
That shit might be good too, yo. Like you got all this modern day CGI shit, yo. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't gonna lie, the premise and the plot is kind of cool too because it's up to date, and you know how the Matrix was technology taking over niggas,
Oh
and now
Exactly.
yeah.
nowadays it's really technology taking over
We
niggas.
really saying that
Like
shit. Like you seeing these
Yeah,
new robots, yo? These new robots is getting mobile, yo. Like I wasn't really
built, yo, that little short neck nigga.
I don't know, yo. I seen a robot doing gymnastics. Like they built the parkour
Oh,
robot. This bitch was getting busy, yo.
Shit on the little
Speaking of robots, I forgot who I was talking to, but we was talking about AI systems and shit. And there was this facility, I think it was in America, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, I was talking to Evan. So
Yo,
we
you
was
don't want
talking
to put that
about
man
how
out there like that, though. You might be getting yourself clapped right now, yo. Like,
nah, look, if is I'm not gonna say who if is, but if is not their name per se.
I know that.
Oh,
all the listeners,
I'm just letting it be
Vic is everyone. Is you. Vic is
honest.
me. Vic is everyone.
But there was these like androids that were made, and the computer inside of these androids were getting smarter, and they were trying to escape the facility to do God knows what, but they killed 29 people on the way.
Sheesh.
That's a good amount.
Real life shit.
Real life shit.
Oh.
And I'm just like, bruh, why isn't anyone talking about this?
Because niggas
But
get clapped for talking about shit like that.
Yeah, that is true. Remember
I
happened to
warned
that
them.
one
I
chick
warned them,
that
listeners.
leaked
I literally just said niggas get clapped.
yo,
It was
if I
that one
disappear,
that one doctor in China, she leaked that shit about the COVID shit. She had her ass disappeared real quick.
that's just wild.
Do a lot of editing. Let me write this shit down. Y'all gonna get yourselves killed.
Oh yeah, what mark we at?
Y'all gonna
It's
get
what,
clapped.
26 minutes.
Look,
Y'all think it's a game. Y'all sitting here talking about some
nah,
examples. Like, boy, y'all gonna be one of them.
That's
if I
cool, yo. I ain't going to
disappear,
China anytime soon, yo.
if I disappear,
But tell
just
you niggas,
know
listen to this shit over there.
if it wasn't of my doing, if they try to take me out like they try to be taking out these Hollywood actors and shit, talking about
Nobody.
they overdose, just know I'm not on any drugs. The only thing I'm smoking is weed. Like, that's
Don't
it.
do that, yo. It go make it ugly, nigga. You was at a gas station in a bad neighborhood and got treated.
Come out.
Nigga, no, nah. My plug is secure. I'm not going to nobody gas
Nigga, a
station.
sleeper cell, nigga. Go whisper it. Operation Zaza. He gonna wake up, nigga.
Nigga start speaking Russian, killing niggas and shit.
He go justice riches.
Bro,
Bro, I'm just trying to get a O, bro.
Just trying to get
But nah, shit really be happening, yo. Like this nigga, it's the dude, Elon Musk got on fucking Joe Rogan podcast and was basically telling niggas about a singularity point that's supposed to happen in 2045 or 2051 or some shit. Where it's basically like AI will get to the point where it can learn on its own. So like once it starts learning on its own, it can learn really quickly. It doesn't really have any, limitations like we have. AI is just gonna, copy, boom, 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 and just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the point is like they're afraid that it might get to a point where it realizes that we are a bigger detriment to the earth than we are a helpful thing.
I mean, but that's been fact since
It is
forever.
That's been facts. I wouldn't even say forever, but like at one point, man ain't nothing when it came to like.
You
I
see
feel
it.
like
I think that's what came the arrogance of modern day
Arrogance,
time.
yo. I tell you, like that's the arrogance in it, yo. Arrogance is a big word, yo. It's mad societies and civilizations that already got wiped out. We can go look at it, so you know what's happened.
I mean,
like you know what's happened.
That's almost what America. Like a lot of people fail to look at and think America, this big titan, can take a fucking loss or a huge fucking chunk. Yo, the Roman Empire was the same way, and that bitch crashed throughout the years. You feel me? You looking at
kingdoms,
shit now.
It happens.
Pompeii. It's the ego.
The collapse of a civilization, yo. It's possible.
Yeah. You look at this shit, America ran just like how Rome is, yo. We got territories all across the fucking world and shit like that. We can dip our toes wherever the fuck we want. Niggas pledge their allegiance to niggas and shit like that. But we don't take motherfuckers into consideration.
Right.
We
Niggas
don't take shit into consideration.
Listen, bro. When y'all niggas get a chance, though, for real. I need y'all both to look up These motherfucking parkour robots. I'm telling you, these niggas is insane. Like,
Oh
Nigga,
yeah,
you're not
I
getting
know.
away, bro.
Look, on.
Like,
I
these
know
niggas is
exactly what
quick.
the fuck you talking about,
I
bruh.
saw Robot and I watched
Them niggas
Terminator.
was
Yo.
like that, yo. Yeah, they was one of them type shits. I'm like, oh, whoa, these niggas is getting quick. Nigga hopping
Like
over shit, opening doors and shit. What the fuck is going on? Why are we building this?
I seen the little parkour robots doing like one of the little mini
Courses and shit.
yeah.
Nigga jumping under shit, sliding, hopping up, grabbing on rails and shit. I'm like, oh, this nigga, he pretty good.
That shit was
Oh,
crazy.
Making them shit to chase down niggas, yo. Deploy the nigger
yo,
bot.
that shit will be wild, yo. And I'm still shoot a nigga when you put his
Nigga
hands up.
hopping over fences and shit right with you. Where are you going, dummy? Get down, stupid.
My sensors indicate that you are sweating profusely, jigaboo.
Not Jigaboo.
Yeah, that was a little rough, bro. I felt that.
You know, whatever white man programmed them bitches, yo, he gonna come up with the racial slurs, yo.
Some new joint. Oil spill or some shit. You're like, oh, how the fuck? Nigga, my pride.
Control,
Mr. Robot.
control.
Like niggas come out with some type of new racial slurs. These old racial slurs gotta go. Or something.
I kind of like the old ones, yo. Like I ain't gonna lie, yo. I heard a throwback racial.
We
slur
into
the
racial
other day.
slurs? Is that where we at?
Nah, I'm just saying, yo. If you can make them bitches creative, yo, or if you can actually like
Nah,
throw a racial
you
slur
gotta
at niggas,
have tough skin, yo. Like I just related to
yeah,
that. Like you
tough
can't,
skin.
like you gotta grow up fast and hard, bro.
I don't
Because
know. Got offended because I actually said white boy.
I can
I
see
ain't
that. I definitely can see that, yo. That's like I can
I
understand
mean,
that. Because if
Well,
somebody said black boy to you, you feel away.
oh yeah.
Hey,
All
black
right.
boy, come here. You be like, what,
no,
nigga?
black boy, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
fucked
would
up.
be right.
But it was, yo, like, yo, the black dudes over there. And you're like, yeah, niggas black. The fuck?
But
It's kind of hard to
it's
be
the
like them
boy
people
part,
over there.
yo. Like, don't
It's the
call me a
boy.
boy, yo. Like that's all it
Now,
is. Don't call me a boy.
I've been calling niggas boys for I don't know how goddamn long, yo. He got more upset the simple fact I called him white more than anything. I think the
Really?
nigga was like Irish or some shit, but I was like, yo, you
Okay,
still white.
I don't know, yo. I'm
Like, how would you feel,
I don't know. I'm only assuming he's Irish because he had red facial hair.
like, see, like,
bruh?
Stereotype.
there you go. That's better.
Quick.
I mean, because I look at Rory from the Joe Button podcast. I mean, that nigga Irish as fuck.
Yeah.
Mr. Mosier Irish as fuck. He got red hair.
Mosier. Folgers in your cup.
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Mosier. You heard me.
Yo, one of my favorite teachers, bro. Like, he actually sat down and just really was trying to
Taught
get niggas to learn. Like, he talked to niggas.
What
He gave
man, what subject did he teach?
World history.
History.
yeah. And the thing I like about Mr. Mosier, bro, he always kept it a stack.
I think I had Mr. Moody too.
Yeah, I think he did, bro.
I probably did, you know.
Fuck, yo, you
World
know
history? Was it world history?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
he's the reason why I know about the conquistadors and all that shit.
He the reason why I know about the RRA, the Irish, that little Irish rebellion force against the English and shit.
Must
like
not
that.
had him for a full year or some shit. I don't remember his class like that, yo.
Must
You
not.
probably ended up like doing like one of them mid transition switches.
It probably
and then going,
was.
like Mr. Lavoie or some shit with Miss
I'm
Sawyer.
Wasn't Mr. Mosier's classroom on the second floor?
Yeah,
think it was
second
on the
floor,
first.
right across Sawyer's and
Yup.
Lavoie.
Damn, yo, Miss Sawyer boy, that was my baby.
Oh, we can't get too deep into that for real. You feel me? Some niggas might do some research. You feel me? Can't give away all the names. But
Yeah,
she
y'all
was.
ready. Y'all giving it up.
Husband, yo, if they still married, yo, keep that one, yo.
Shouts out to Miss Sawyer. Definitely an excellent teacher, man. She was a great lady. I fucks with her.
Yeah,
I
she
don't know.
definitely was a great teacher though.
Before we go to that, let's give her the same credit we gave Mr. Mosier too, yo. Like, can't do that to Miss Sawyer.
Without a doubt, yo, like she was one of my favorite African American.
Hell yeah, strong black
Hell
woman.
yeah.
I fucks with her.
Miss Sawyer always kept it a stack.
Like when I first came in, I was like, yo, she was mean as hell. I was like, nah, but I understood it. It was like she expected shit of you. Like she expected
When
you
she
to
was-
do your thing.
I didn't think she was mean at all, for real, for real.
That little liberal arts attitude and shit. I was fucking with it.
Mhm.
I was like, okay, baby. Okay, boo.
She knew
Nah,
what the fuck she was talking
When
about.
she started failing niggas, yo, that shit was all right, yeah. She ain't no pushover. Like niggas seen them F's coming in, she was like, okay.
You actually had to do something in her class.
Hell yeah. My
Facts.
favorite teacher of all time, I say, was probably shout out to the God himself, Mr. White, bro. Like when I tell you, probably
Mister.
one of the greatest teachers I've ever had, yo. Like when I tell you, like just the shenanigans that would go on in this nigga's room, I couldn't even explain it, yo. Like that shit felt like the barbershop, yo. It was the best
Favorite
learning
favorite
environment I ever had.
favorite line of this nigga. What?
That shit was hilarious, yo. They could tell you some of the greatest stories ever. Like, but
I
nah,
saw
he
a
was the
story
goat,
not too
man.
long ago of a teacher getting held up for real because I don't know if he was trying to break up a fight or whatever, but this nigga, you can clearly tell he was humping somebody's child from the
Oh,
back,
what the
bro.
hell?
Like,
Mm,
Like, nah,
nah, like
he
you know how
wasn't.
like
Nah, I can't. He wasn't. Mr. White wasn't like that.
no.
I'm saying off a story I seen recently for real. Like, there was a bunch of kids fighting in like the cafeteria or some shit, like these new teachers and shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like this nigga, you know how like some teachers be trying to like grab niggas to like break up the fight and some shit.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A bitch is fighting for real. And like the way how he was grabbing Shorty, you can tell he was fucking some students because how he was like comfortably like grabbing up on behind her and shit. You was like, what the fuck is this?
That's nasty.
Yeah.
That is nasty.
But nah, yo, this nigga had the 360 in that motherfucker before I even played a 360, yo. He would let niggas just come in there and chill when they was going through shit. Like all types of shit. Like gave niggas haircuts, like crazy shit, yo.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I remember when I came in that joint one day. I forget why I was in there. I think I was in detention or some dumb shit. But I was in there, and niggas was just cool, and niggas was actually having
Yo,
a conversation.
Maxton, yo. Like niggas on
Yeah.
the game, nigga getting the shape up, some other nigga in the cut. You just like, yo, what the hell? But
Yeah.
that nigga, he got me into politics. Like when we had to do reports on it and shit like that, it started to make me look at like local issues and shit like that. And that's something I've
Mhm.
always taken with me. Like we had to get in front of the class and do like a speech on who we would vote for if we had the opportunity to vote. And like we had to sit down and just look at all the different candidates. And I started looking into these niggas. I'm like, these people are full of shit. What the fuck? Is this what politics is? Like, I'm like, oh my lord, this is nasty. But took something with you. Like, you don't take much from high school, but like y'all niggas said, like you like when a teacher's amazing, you learn. And it's crazy that
For sure.
like I couldn't be in school now. Like I can't imagine what kind of teachers it is now. Like, cause we kind of got the fall off of like not really having a whole plethora of amazing teachers, but you know what I mean? Like some of them like
Yeah,
really
some
did
of
their
them
job.
actually gave
Yeah, like you had your different kinds, but it was like it was a lot of teachers that really didn't give a shit. That was coming in to collect
I,
a
oh
check.
yeah.
I
Yeah, a lot
had
of teachers came to
teachers
school preaching
that teach
religion
great.
instead of actually teaching niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but like that's what it is. Growing up in the inner city, you get what you get.
Ghetto.
What was our greatest quote from what was it? Our school episode or some shit? Our school was a lot like prison.
Yeah,
Nigga, our school was a lot like prison.
from
Our
going
school,
in there
Nigga,
until with
what?
the metal
We
detectors,
literally
everything,
detectives.
came right into a metal detector, nigga. Empty your
But
pockets,
I ain't gonna
nigga.
lie, bro. Because of our school and how we were set up for real, it kind of
Made it
it,
safer.
it made me not even that. It made me struggle when it came to other schools, and this is like some serious shit when it's like school shooter shit for real. It kind of
Oh,
made
okay, I
me
see what you're
struggle because
saying.
I'm like inner city schools. We had metal detectors and
Had
all types
police
of
officers just freely
yeah
walking around like real police officers, gun
type
on their
shit,
hip,
and
everything.
I ain't never heard of a nigga bringing a Glock or a fucking whole 45 inside of fucking English or some shit. You feel me? But
mm-hmm.
yeah, as soon as I don't even know when the fuck this shit really started hitting like that, but like out of nowhere, you just start hearing about school shootings and RP to the victims and shit like that. But yo,
Absolutely.
a lot of these niggas was just like county kids, and it's like I don't see that shit.
That shit scared you a little
Yeah.
Like
bit.
it's wild, bro. It's wild. Cause I even go to my nieces and my nephew's school for real, and nowadays I'm picking them niggas up, and just seeing these niggas not having metal detectors make me fucking nervous.
That's PTSD
Like,
though. Like
yeah,
that's just
You
I
know,
can because I see this shit and I don't think it's safe.
shit. Bubble gum and roses in there, yo.
I mean, but
Like,
yo, shit, you had instances, you feel me, kids literally be on that Omar shit, yo, carrying shit through the fucking trench coats and shit
nah,
nowadays. You
I
feel
totally know what you mean. Like, I even talked to you about some shit
me?
like that.
Yeah.
Like, I actually was talking to a girl who went to a school where some shit like that happened, and like even talking to her about that shit, like she's like, "Yo,
My
that shit."
homegirl Corey Hall.
Yeah,
When
exactly.
yeah,
You don't
when
got to go into
Nelson Piquet
detail,
got
but yeah.
yeah. Shouts out to homeboy. You feel me? He doing good for real. He's making a little better recovery since that incident happened.
But it's like
Hey,
that shit gotta be scary though. Like that should make you not want to go to school.
yeah. I mean, yeah, because at one point it was like, yo, the teachers was fucking the students. They ain't make you want to go. Now it's the teachers getting clapped by the students. Now nobody want to go. It's all types of shit, bro. Especially
Nigga,
for a nigga, yo. Can you imagine being an inner city nigga got to worry about school shootings, yo?
son,
Like bad enough you got to worry about niggas kicking your
sister
ass.
school. That shit happened at my sister's school when Dana was in high school. One of her, the gym teacher was fucking one of the students, and he tried to stop, but she was like, "No, if we stop, I'm gonna tell everybody," and they stopped. And then she told everybody. This nigga, I think this nigga went to jail too.
Yeah, of course. That's what
Rightfully
happens.
so.
Like that's what happens. But it's like that's I don't even want to touch that shit. Like that's just how it goes. Like you fucking dummy. Like what the fuck was you thinking? That's a child. Like
Right?
that's a child. You fucking insano.
Like, what the fuck did you think was gonna happen?
Like you fucking weirdo predator.
And that's the
like
shit that make me mad. It'd be like fully grown adults. Some of your children ruined their lives. It was like, fuck
but
you. You want
it
your
was the
own
same shit
life.
in our school too though, yo. It's just like you know what I mean. Like you knew what was going on in the school.
Oh yeah.
I'm not,
Shit, we even had a couple classmates that was fucking teachers. We ain't gonna say no
It,
names,
but
but
it is what it is though, yo. It's like I guess
we
man.
you
all
gotta catch who you can, yo. Like, but that shit is crazy, and it's like
yeah, 'cause
a
if I was
motherfucker get a
fucking
type of
Miss,
job like that for that.
can you
I,
fault any like these new little niggas that's fucking their teachers? Like, can you imagine being like a fresh 13-year-old, fresh 14-year-old in the eighth or ninth grade, oh, and your teacher got that fat ass donkey and she literally waving that shit in front of you.
It's still like in that same area though, yo. She should be in jail as
Nah,
well.
I
Like,
feel
that's a
you, but
little
like
ass boy. Like
I'm just pure comedy shit. Like let's take the serious fact out of it on some like real comedy type shit.
how can we now? Like we can't say oh that dude
Like
deserves to be in the jail and then try to flip it
no, I'm
around.
saying like I'm just if we was in like say like what's a good
I
high
don't
school
think we
movie
should
where
make jokes
people
about it
do that?
right now, yo. Like not when this nigga just told a real story. I'm gonna keep it a being with you, yo. I don't really want to play around with that.
I'm just saying, you feel me? Like
Nah, I get what you say. Like, but in that same sense, like we can't see because like niggas do shit like that. Like, oh, that nigga be in jail, and they be like, oh, if I was 14, fucking my teacher, yeah, nigga, yeah. Like, no, nigga, it's still wrong.
oh yeah, it's still wrong regardless. You feel
She's
me? I
a
ain't never said it was
predator,
right.
yo.
You
Like,
feel
she's
me?
a predator, yo.
I think nobody really questioned like if McLovin was really a fully like 45-year-old organ donor fucking that girl in high school. You feel me?
mm,
Shit when it got twisted. You feel me?
niggas
It
ain't.
be in movies, all of that shit, yo. Like for real,
Yeah.
crazy. But nah, yeah, school was trash, especially if you went to the inner city school.
I
Like
ain't gonna lie, yo.
that shit was bad.
I feel like school was trash if it was like if you was just like a nigga that just everybody stilled on for some reason because it was some good move like moments in school.
It was, it was. I can't say it was all bad. I'm just saying like the grand
It was,
spectrum of it.
Like I seen one nigga get his whole motherfucking breakfast sandwich taken away from him. You feel me by a big bitch in class and
Listen,
like
yo, we had a whole episode about that shit. We got to do a part two, but like,
man,
yeah,
cut the big
nigga,
fast, yo. Wherever
like you
you
got to
at,
know
yo.
how that
Yo,
shit go, yo.
she broke that nigga fucking bagel apart, yo. Nigga had steak and eggs, all types of shit. She broke that shit down with the
nigga,
classroom for the niggas.
nigga. Every day, I used to go out to the truck before
Talking
school.
about tatas,
Yeah,
out
yeah,
Stop the
tatas, yo.
tatas wherever you at.
nigga. That
Probably
fucking
out Patterson.
sandwich,
You feel me?
that
Yeah.
fucking breakfast sandwich, nigga.
That shit was alright in the
Oh,
morning, yo.
I used to
Yeah,
get two of them bitches.
I ain't mad at
facts.
you.
Bacon,
I
egg,
ain't
and
mad
cheese
at
with
you, yo.
the jelly, nigga.
You imagine a nigga taking that shit from you?
I ain't gonna
Oh,
lie, yo.
Yeah, me
nah.
neither. Like fuck
First
out of
time I
here.
got suspended out of Northern, yo, because a nigga tried to take my sandwich, yo.
Listen, yo, like like that shit was like like that shit was the predecessor to
Don't touch
life.
a nigga food, yo. My whole thing is, yo, don't fuck with my food. I don't give a fuck if you family, friends, or not, yo. Like, it's only certain things I can trust around niggas. That's me going to sleep around a motherfucker. I really gotta trust a nigga. And for me to leave my food around a motherfucker. You feel me?
Yeah. Like, I gotta kill
My,
you now, nigga. Like,
I grew up with nothing but brothers and cousins, yo. Niggas used
yeah.
to play my cards like
Yeah,
a
like all types
motherfucker.
of stupid shit. Like, oh my god, yo. Come back and nigga put kitty litter on your hamburger or some shit. You like, what the fuck are you doing, yo?
What's he doing, yo? Why? The cat needs that.
Nigga, that was just a day in the life at 418, bro.
All that shit, yo. That's why I never ate lunch at high school. I never ate lunch not one time in high school, yo.
Once I
No,
saw
one
Mr.
time
King
I did. I did one time.
Dice, yo, I knew it wasn't for me to eat inside that lunchroom, yo.
That shit was like, oh man, yo. Good times though. Like, to
Yeah.
every bad time, it's like 3 or 4 good times though, yo.
Shouts out to every nigga that made that school ratchet for my enjoyment, yo.
But I'm literally like, as we talking about that shit, even y'all niggas were talking about Mr. Mosher, yo. I'm going back in my brain. I'm like really trying to think like what I learned on like an educational side, and it's like it's slim. Like, and I'm like, that's crazy.
For real?
Nigga,
Hell yeah.
I learned a whole bunch of useless shit.
Nigga, when we was in school, you was always on autopilot. That's why.
You was. I met you on autopilot, Cam.
That too, yo.
I met you and Gerald at the same time on autopilot, just walking in the hallways meeting you niggas.
Like, that shit was bullshit, yo. It's like, yo, everything that you talking about, I already know. Like, speed it up. Like, what the fuck is going on?
That was me in English class. I couldn't figure out why the fuck niggas is still learning verbs, adjectives, all this other stupid shit. And it's like, yo, like, damn near everybody in this bitch is 5 years away from being 20.
Yo, that shit was crazy, yo. That shit was crazy, yo. Like, when a teacher really pulled me aside because I was getting frustrated, he was like, yo, I understand your frustration, but you on probably like a college level and like this person on like a second grade, first grade. I'm like, niggas in high school, what you talking? And I thought about it, I was like, but I thought about it, and I was like, man, niggas be having a lot of shit going on, yo. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to learn.
That is true. But for me, I was like, well, don't fucking make this shit a hindrance on me.
You had to, because it's like, they gotta cater to the audience, though.
Man, I look Mr. Franklin dead in his eyes, yo. I said, fuck out of here, yo. Take me out this class, son.
That was my nigga, yo. That's probably like my top 5 teachers. He probably number 2. Then probably Mr. Davis number 3.
I was in high school, yo. I told that nigga I wanted to be a porn star. He was
what
like,
the hell?
Let me tell you this. You know, you gotta have your dick hard in front of like 5 other niggas inside the room, right? I was like, huh?
Nigga shot your dreams down, nigga.
Nigga, he was famous for killing niggas' dreams, yo.
No, because he kept it a stack.
He did, yo. Mr. Franklin was the first nigga that kept it real with me, yo.
I remember he'll never forget. You was like, yo, you really think you can have your dick hard for 6 hours? Just fucking. You know they tell you to fuck, take out your dick, fuck again, take out your dick, take. You don't bust a nut to the 6 hour. Do you really want that? I was like, shit.
I'm gonna have to learn this math shit.
Yeah, I was like, yo, why you had to make sex look like work, yo? That shit seems so easy.
Nigga was like, yo, I'm telling you, yo, you gonna be bald before you 30. I was like, fuck out of here, nigga. I'm combing my shit.
I was like, nah, he hit me with that shit too. I tagged him on Facebook for real with a whole picture of me. I was like, look,
nigga, spicy, nigga. What?
Head, nigga. Still got the head, nigga.
How you gonna tag a bald nigga in the post like, yeah, nigga, that's hurtful, wild. Nigga.
Still got it.
All right, spicy man.
That's disrespectful, yo.
Nah, that nigga kept it a being with me. Like, you see your edges creeping back, yo? I'm telling you. like, I'm like, all right, yo, fuck out of it, Mr. Franklin. Let me enjoy it, then, nigga.
Bruh, son, I need to say this. Another anime that needs to die is fucking Sword Art Online.
Oh, you talking my language now. Let's talk about that.
Because, don't get me wrong, the first 2 seasons was cool. Because after the first one, because his bitch got trapped in the little shit because of the nigga. I get that. You needed a follow-up season. And then they started coming out with all these fucking spin-offs and shit. And then I just saw some shit about a Sword Art Online movie coming out. I'm like, come on, yo.
I don't know, the video game was fucking ass.
Like, come on. Yeah. Like, how the game gonna be ass?
I got a lot of anime.
I was about to say, every One Piece game I played was ass.
Yeah. I mean, Shit.
I ain't
Jump
gonna
for
lie, I feel like One Piece is one of them bitches that need to end too soon. I ain't gonna say
look,
niggas.
look, check me out. When it comes to One Piece, bro, One Piece storytelling is on point.
It is, but like this nigga Luffy in purgatory, yo. Like I don't even think this nigga really alive, yo. Like fucking dream, yo. Like that nigga ain't never gonna be the pirate master, my nigga. You know how Ash always trying to be the Pokemon master.
But
Nigga
this
said
nigga, Ash,
50 Pokemon, then that shit
oh,
was over
nigga,
1,000.
nigga, I heard Ash is about to get replaced.
For real?
Yeah, they about to bring a new motherfucker
And
in.
everybody gonna be
He must
mad when he
they
do.
must have pulled the plug on his ass. They probably gave up on him in the hospital, yo. Cause you know that was the whole theory. Ash was in like purgatory. He was like in time.
Uh-huh. I love those phony purgatory cartoon theories. They be the best, yo.
Cause they
Like
be
all the
making sense.
Rugrats was dead or some shit like that. You like, what the fuck? You got my attention,
Yeah,
cuz.
yo, I was like, how the fuck Angelica 3 years old taking acid? What the fuck her mother at for her to be
Like all of
imagining?
that, yeah. Phil and Lil
What the
both
fuck
had
she was
cancer. You like, whoa,
was
bro.
she just imagining a little black girl she was scared of?
He owner actually had a tumor in his head. You like, what the fuck? I'm interested. Let's go.
I remember one theory they said Hey Arnold was the byproduct of two old people fucking for real. That's why his grandma and grandpa never told him who his parents was and shit.
He had
Because
Mm,
parents though.
yeah, but you know, niggas never really
Oh
saw him
yeah,
for
yeah.
real.
nah, niggas did see him though.
They had a whole
That one
movie about it.
that one movie,
Hey Arnold was that shit too.
it
Yeah.
was
Hey Arnold the Doug. Keep it real.
the Doug had real life shit.
I had to go with Doug. I fucks with Doug. What you going with, Jay?
What
Hey
out of
Arnold
hair?
the Doug.
I'm gonna have to give it to Arnold, yo.
I ain't mad at you. Thank you. We couldn't have the whole room say Doug, yo. Like Hey Arnold was better than that, yo. But I
I
really
don't even
fuck
know
with
how
Doug.
Bill you. Yeah, I was
I,
gonna say
yeah,
like
I'm gonna say I say Hey Arnold because Hey Arnold has some episodes, bro, that
It
really
did.
just got
It did.
you.
That's like, as I was thinking about. I was like, the Chocolate Boy episode. That shit hit.
Nigga, remember
nigga.
remember the episode? Remember the episode when they made a whole ice skating ring in the middle of the fucking street?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I wasn't fucking with the baseball field episode though, yo. When they
Nigga,
cleared out the whole field and made it a little baseball diamond, yo, had the whole neighborhood on that joint.
Come on, it was Stoop
nah, you
Kid
remember when
actually came into the picture.
You said what, Tone?
When
Oh
Stoop
yeah,
Kid
that
came
nigga.
into the
Yeah,
picture.
hell yeah, Stoop
Stoop
Kid.
kids afraid to leave a stoop?
Stoop.
Stoop kids
Stoop
afraid to
Kid's
leave a
right to
stoop?
leave a stoop.
What about what was it,
Nigga,
Birdman? What was his name?
Oh yeah, the Birdman nigga. Who
That
was
shit was
yo?
good too. That was like a
I
heartfelt
that was the
episode,
nah.
yo.
deepest episode,
That
yo.
was,
Like
yo.
as an adult, I watched
Nigga,
that shit and still shed a tear a little bit. Like I feel you on that shit.
remember the episode they made that big ass Stromboli?
Yeah, hell
Nigga,
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, the most heart wrenching episode when Wang was giving his background story when he
Oh
was talking
hell
about how he
yeah,
missed his
yeah,
daughter, yo,
yeah.
after the
Oh,
Vietnam War.
Hell yeah. That shit was crazy.
Mr. Win, boy.
That was my nigga.
He like you
And I
just
love
seen this
her
nigga, some nigga in
very
a boarding
much.
house, yo.
I want to see Suyan so bad. That was my shit, yo. I ain't gonna lie. I still remember them scenes and them lines, yo.
But that's crazy, yo. Like, Hey Arnold was able to do that, yo. No, the episode when they was
I
dating
ain't
the
gonna
two
lie.
high school chicks, that was good too.
Hey, Arnold was
I'm
one of
hip.
them first cartoons
Oh,
that
the middle
taught
school,
me.
whatever it was.
Yeah, PS 118E. That was elementary school. They was elementary school,
Yep.
fourth graders.
And they
Because
went to
Connie
with
D'Amico
sixth
and them.
graders or some shit like that, right?
Yeah,
There
yeah.
you go.
Yeah, because Connie was fucking with the fifth graders and the sixth graders, and they was the two jockey niggas that was
As a
beating everybody
kid,
up.
yo, like you was like, is this what middle school's gonna be like? You're like, oh man, I gotta get my
Yo,
like,
can we talk about how Connie and Maria and what is it, Dean and
Marie!
yo, how
that
these
shit
were
was
the most
hilarious, yo.
toxic motherfuckers, yo.
They was pretty toxic, yo.
Now come over here, Maria. Yo, you come over.
Maria!
You like, what the fuck? And Maria was a show enough
And
little
who was
Dominican
that other
chick.
dude, yo? Oscar.
Oscar,
Uh,
Oscar
uh,
was can't get right, yo.
He had a
yo,
whole
Oscar
episode
was
about him. That
definitely
shit was pretty funny too.
And when everybody always picks on Oscar. When he had the little Oscar, his little nephew was named after him. He started getting his shit together.
For like
Oscar
15
broke it
minutes,
up.
yo.
10 minutes.
I can be
Oscar,
lazy.
They
bro.
got right back on that pipe, yo. I think real shit. I think Oscar was on them. Was on that shit, yo.
Bro, he was, bro. Oscar looked like he stink, yo.
He
He
did, yo. Like, he
dead,
smelled
yo.
like old cabbage or some shit.
Bro, he smelled like whatever food that takes long to prepare in his country.
Like nothing but sheep's guts and shit like that.
He
Just
smelled
wrapped in
like a big ass bowl of haggis. Like Oscar looked like he stink, honestly.
I don't lie. His wife looked like she stunk too, for real. Like any bitch that laid down and married that nigga, you knew she stunk too, for real, yo.
I'm
Like you
dead,
fuck
yo.
stinky,
Y'all
you
gotta
are
stop,
stinky.
yo. You gotta
Nigga,
stop.
nigga, fucking I fucked with Arnold's grandmother though.
Yeah, hell
Yo,
yeah.
Arnold was on them pack show. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. She was the highest bitch in that fucking show.
I'm the highest in the room.
Thanks. Grandma was the highest in the room, yo.
Nah, definitely. Hey Arnold definitely was that crack,
Teaching
yo.
I need to go. I'll be back soon.
I was back when it was black Nickelodeon and shit.
niggas had Rocket Power. Rocket Power was showing nothing but niggas.
Niggas had Coolio and that motherfucker rapping and shit.
I never forget cool all that, yo.
I'll take you to my contest.
Rocket Power was that crack too. What was Rocket Power running against?
Doom doom doom
Um,
doom 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 doom
You
doom.
talking about as far as Nickelodeon time?
You know, like every show had like its little counterpart.
I don't know.
Rocket Power was competing with. I know they was sharing the same time slot with Rugrats Gone Wild.
Shit was low key in his own lane too.
It was. That's what I'm trying to figure out, like who matched them for real. Besides like Recess and shit like that, when it
I
came
think
to
it
the
probably
same
was.
energy.
I think niggas could probably compare it right to Recess. That's a tough competitor because Recess was amazing.
I don't know, yo.
It
I
was.
don't know, yo.
Recess was
But
amazing.
then you also had the Weekenders
Recess?
too.
The Weekends
like,
can't. I don't know if you could put that with Recess though.
Now
Yo.
you can't put that with Recess.
We
though.
watch Recess every morning, yo.
Yeah, even at the school, that shit come on like what was it, 3 or 4 o'clock for real on
Not
Team
only
Disney.
that, and not only that, Recess had a movie. Rocket Power ain't never had a movie.
Rocket Power did.
What movie?
I think when Tito went to Hawaii or some shit. I think when
Well,
they all went to
I think they
Hawaii.
did get some little bullshit extra movie time. It wasn't nothing like serious like the Hey Arnold movie
It was
or
like
some
a
shit
little
like that.
45-minute joint for real.
I think
It
it was
wasn't
like
a whole 23 minutes.
one of those extended episodes. I think they did the same thing when he like was learning how to ride like a longboard or some shit too. It was supposed to be like a little mini movie or some shit.
Cause I remember Raymundo had like a nice little story arc or some shit like that.
Raymundo. You know what's funny about Raymundo? He kind of reminds me of Woody Harrelson.
I can see it.
I don't lie. I think what he was based off of Woody Harrelson.
Really?
I believe so. If I actually remember correctly, hearing that correctly. Because Woody Harrelson, I ain't gonna lie, is a groovy nigga, yo.
Yeah. Yeah.
He said he used to do a lot of crazy shit for real, so it could be
You know who
possible.
his dad is?
Woody Harrelson,
Yeah.
Clint
Who?
Eastwood.
Stop playing.
I can't with you, yo.
I ain't gonna lie, they look alike, yo.
Nah, this nigga's dad like some like high up mob boss or like assassin or some shit.
Oh
For
shit.
real?
Yeah.
I can
That's
low
what
key
it
see
is.
that though.
Like
What the mob boss of Clint Eastwood?
I think he killed somebody famous too.
Oh shit, never mind. Let me stop. Woody Harrelson father, yo, you cool with the show? You're a friend of the show, my nigga. You feel me? You raised your son right. You raised your boy right.
Nah, but for real though, like Fillmore was my favorite. Like that shit, like under
That
like
shit made me want to be a hall monitor, yo.
it
Yo.
low key did, yo.
I ain't gonna lie. Fillmore made me a dirty hall monitor when I was in elementary school, yo. I had that power and I corrupted it, yo. I felt like Denzel in Training Day, my nigga.
Y'all niggas gonna do this shit? Y'all niggas gonna do this shit to me?
I'm putting motherfucking cases on all you niggas and we were getting to class.
Y'all gonna
All
be
you
eating
niggas.
lunch in Pelican Bay.
No pizza time for you niggas.
That nigga was smooth with it.
Yo, when he told the white bitch, what was her
Oh,
name? That the
that
chicken
he
was
like
dry, yo.
seasoned. That his chicken was dry, and he stepped on that bitch.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. Fillmore was that nigga though, yo.
Cold blooded, yo.
You went up in that bitch house, ate her chicken, and then told that bitch was dry. I
It's
fucks with that nigga,
Yo,
yo.
somewhere I got
Then
that.
lock that ass up.
I got all the episodes somewhere on the flash drive, yo. Every single episode.
I still got it on my Toshiba laptop. Well, that one episode.
Like, that shit was amazing, yo. Like, when I ain't had no cable, yo, I used to just sit back and watch that, Doug, like, fucking Kanan and Cal, all of that shit. Just rerunning that shit every episode. Run through the season real quick. It's nothing like binging that shit, yo.
You
see,
ain't lying.
that's the one thing. That's the one thing I always fucks with you about, bro. You one nigga I can binge some shit with.
Hell yeah. I'm currently binging Law and Order.
Low key, I feel like Fillmore kind of started a lot of our obsessions with like Law and Order and CSI and shit.
I can see it. Like, that shit
That
was
was like the
they should have
first
did more of
criminal
that.
investigative shit for cartoons. To
They
be
should have
honest,
did
for a
more
lot
of it, yo.
niggas.
They really should have did more of it, yo. Whoever was on that writing team, they need some type of award somewhere because like that shit was beautiful. I think this nigga Eddie did the voice too, right?
Yeah, Eddie was
Orlando Brown.
Yeah, Orlando Brown. Shouts out to him. He just had another baby recently. He got his life together.
Hey, shouts out to that brother. And terrific musician. Like he cooking on that music shit for real. Y'all, like, if you fuck with, like, go check that nigga music out. He doing his thing.
Oh, I love that shit. I think I forgot the name of the song when he was inside the courtroom and shit, rapping and shit. I forgot the shit.
I ain't even. He got some new shit he just dropped. That well, he ain't playing on that shit. He really rapping. He did his thing.
They fucking went like Orlando Brown or some shit like that.
The range
on drugs, spitting fire.
I ain't gonna lie.
He was though, for real.
Like X that can sing Stevie Wonder. A lot of niggas like this nigga can, like man, Orlando Brown is really that nigga.
He's
like,
really royalty, yo. Like he really one of them, yo. Like he don't get his credibility. Like I can see this nigga being bad because he really is one of them.
He was endowed when he was in fucking Major Pain.
That's
yo.
what, like, not even that. Like he was like the super child actor, yo. He was on fucking Family Matters, nigga.
I'm hip. He
My
was
nigga,
dumb.
what, 3J or LJ? What was it?
I think it was 3J.
My nigga 3J. But like he one of them for real. Like I can understand his anguish and his pain and his hurt. Like he's an artist. Like, can you imagine that? Like he should be bigger than life, yo. Like you gotta put him up there. Up there.
Will it go around?
That's so Raven, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the nigga got range, bro. Like Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off, like all of that shit.
Oh man, shit! I remember when they had the little music videos for Disney back then, and they used to do renditions of people's shit. Remember that shit?
That basketball episode on That's So Raven when that nigga was rapping on that shit. Tell me you wasn't tapping your toes.
I ain't gonna lie. He was as far as I was concerned, he was the nicest nigga to ever touch the basketball in the mic at that time. AI didn't have shit on him. Kobe ain't have shit on him.
Yo.
I'm dead ass, yo. That was the nicest nigga on the basketball court to me. Though Bow Wow wasn't fucking with him. It's like,
nah, that's what you got to compare him to, really. Like he in that realm with them niggas, yo. Them super child actors. But you know us, you know how we do our peoples, yo. We tear our niggas down, yo.
Oh yeah.
Like that's why Soldier Boy got to come on and start yelling at niggas and try to tell niggas like, nah, nigga, like y'all gotta fuck with me.
Oh yo, I remember at one point wasn't nobody look like clamoring for beef with this nigga until he pulled that Draco out and got locked up on his own self, yo.
Who?
Big Draco, King Draco.
When he get locked
when
up?
He started
yeah. He's beef with everybody, yo. like he's beef with everybody, yo.
People yada out of nowhere, my nigga. You pull a Draco out, like how the fuck you gonna pull a Draco and threaten Lil Yachty?
This nigga Soldier. I remember when he pulled like that pink gun out like back in the day. Like, you know, I realize that nigga Soldier been through some shit, yo.
See, I understand that, yo. I understand, you feel me? Niggas break into this house, you feel me? He was on his Matrix mode. Pow, pow, pow.
I told you with that nigga, yo. I forgot about that video, yo. That shit is a classic, yo. I forgot that shit. That shit is hilarious.
I looked at him and I was like, fuck. Then I shot him again. Pow, pow.
Some niggas be having it, yo. Like, some niggas be having it, yo. Like, he knows how to stay relevant, yo.
Man.
He do.
Without
He
trying, yo.
about the cut.
Without trying, yo.
I'm hip.
Right, but like, if you want to talk about one of the early on internet niggas, yo, he was one of them, yo. Like, that's why he's like, he can say he was first in so much shit, yo, because it's like a lot of the shit niggas wasn't on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas ain't know about online and all of that other shit. Niggas thought that shit was weird. Like, I don't know why. You know, we like, like us as
I ain't gonna
people,
lie.
we like real resistant to change.
I ain't gonna
Mm-hmm.
lie, yo. Real shit. He was the first rapper scammer. How he hit niggas with the Soulja Boy shit, yo. On Apple and all that shit. Oh, it's 50 Cent up in the club. Let me put Soulja Boy right in here. Listen to you, nigga. I mean, he
That
did that.
Soldier got a classic album.
Nah. Come out and say it. I ain't never listened to a Soulja Boy and entirely. All I heard was singles. I'm the wrong nigga to ask.
No, I feel you. Like Soldier Boy is a combination of everything, yo. Like he got like, you can't say he don't make good music because he got like 3 going up right now. But as a
Yeah.
whole, I totally understand what you're saying.
Like,
I
that's
mean,
like a nigga asking, yo, does Mims make good music?
Don't do that, yeah.
Mims?
Don't do that. Not Mims, nigga.
Move if you wanna.
Remember Ron Browns, yo?
this is why.
That
ain't
shit
gonna lie,
was
yo.
fire, nigga.
Ron Brown should be smacking
That shit
a
was
tire
fire,
iron right
yo.
now, yo. That nigga should be mad as shit right now. Ron Brown's would have been killing right now, yo.
See, I don't know if
Jumping
niggas
out.
had the club mix with it like we had. That shit used to go up, yo, when niggas would start mixing with that shit.
Hands.
Niggas gotta come to Baltimore, yo. Get the real effect. Like,
Jersey know about Baltimore Club.
hell yeah, nigga. We always battling Jersey on some damn shit.
That's weird.
What?
Even Philly.
Why Jersey of all places?
Because they got something like their club mix is like very similar to ours. Like
Yeah,
they
I was
just
about to
dance
say,
a little different. Like that's
they
basically
grew
where I
up.
think it came from. Like the whole way they dance and shit, the way we dance is like it's different, but it's like to the same similar music. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Even Chicago. I think it's just or naturally all comes from like house music, and then it all just trickled down and evolved in later. You feel me?
We be killing niggas with our footwork. Niggas can't see us on our footwork game. Like niggas be smoking that shit. That's one thing I am proud about too. Like we don't get enough recognition on our dance shit either.
Shit, our shit was better enough to make that shit to a documentary on Netflix.
Of course it is, niggas.
I don't see none of these niggas do that shit.
It's an artsy town, yo.
It is. Oh man, that's why I want a lot of niggas to see Candyman 2 for real, because Candyman 2 kind of put me in a whole thought of Baltimore for real. Even though
To
they
take
was
place in
Chicago.
Baltimore?
Nah, yeah, he was in Chicago. But the whole thought about it, you feel me? Because
nah, nigga.
you know how like
you know
how
that's my thing,
gentrification
nigga.
is North Avenue and shit like that for real.
Yeah.
You start saying shit like that, and it was just how the whole thought of it, like how all these motherfucking artsy ass white niggas and shit like that using like artists, like actual artists that's from the city and from that area and shit,
Right.
to gain that influences and shit like that. Like I ain't gonna lie, you Candyman 2 kind of did that shit for me, yo. Like that's a recommend from me.
I'm a sucker when it
recommend
comes to a
movies,
movie being shot in Baltimore, yo. I try to look at all of them. Like, so once I hear it's shot in Baltimore, I gotta go check it out.
Oh yeah, you was on your still the other day.
Shit, every time I see a movie that was shot in Baltimore, I was like, we on.
Hell yeah, that's how I feel. Like I feel like we don't get shit coming from Baltimore, yo. Like we like a gritty city, yo. Like we always feel like we won't get enough recognition.
What was that shit? Captain America and Winter Soldier.
Exactly.
Falcon and Winter Soldier. I was happy as shit when
every time I be watching like CSI, I was like, yeah, they ran to Baltimore and killed 3 girls. Hey, Baltimore. She's down at John Hopkins University in Baltimore. Yeah, hell yeah, Baltimore. Hey, nigga, we in there.
Nigga.
I remember I was on one episode on 24 for real. Niggas told Jack Bauer the motherfucking terrorist was in Baltimore. He was like, I ain't going there. You gonna wait.
I'd say that, but so what was it? American Dad with Crumpus. When that nigga was singing about dirty West Baltimore.
He was on the train, I'm on the bus and shit.
Let's lay down in dirty ass West Baltimore. I'm like, that nigga know.
Yeah, no.
But nah, hell yeah, I love my town, yo. It might be a shithole, but it's my shithole.
Might be rough around the edges, but it's home. Face ass.
Hell yeah, nigga. You know it, nigga. Cut me open right now. I bet you I bleed salt, pepper, ketchup, nigga. What you mean?
And Eddie Bowes.
Hell no, nigga. I don't take no damn. Who do you take me for, nigga? Maybe some black and mild dust, but I don't know about the natties, nigga.
Black and mild dust, yo.
Not black and mild dust, nigga. You wild.
I had a stint. Every
I
nigga from
remember,
Baltimore smoked blacks at one point. Yo, got to yo. Just I don't know how it happens, yo. You
Oh
grew
yeah,
up
that
watching
is
your
true.
uncles and shit smoke blacks and drink henny. That shit is like fine wine and
nigga,
cheese, nigga. That go together.
nigga,
Yeah.
I went from smoking Capones to smoking blacks.
How many you get
Damn.
up to a day?
What, Capones or blacks?
The blacks.
Nigga, I was going through at least two.
Yeah, once I started to get to three, I was like, I gotta chill. Like I was at a three blacks a day type shit. Don't let it be the weekend.
Bro.
Oh
I
no.
was I was I didn't want to sit in front niggas. I was like at least what a pack a day? Literally five a day.
Oh my goodness.
See,
Not
you're a
the
nigga
five.
that used to smoke fugs too, though, so like, I understand
Yeah, I
that.
was like, yeah, so the
But see,
transitioning for me was yeah.
but see, with the black and mild, you had to put in work because them joints didn't just
Oh, on the summer
wouldn't
when it's hot,
you wouldn't just taking out a black nigga. You had to smoke that joint for a while.
you had to freak that bitch too though.
Yeah,
Like
all
a
of
lot of
that,
niggas,
nigga.
you had to drop out a little bit of guts for real to get that nice little burn.
Hell yeah.
You smoke house show, you don't got no air on and shit, yo. You about to be
No,
in
oh no, Lord Jesus, no. I couldn't
Oh,
do
you wild.
the bomb in the
You
house
wilding
with the
out.
you
black,
about
yo.
to be
Yeah,
nigga, you
You
about to be
wilding out now.
hot.
next thing you know, you in your beater. Feel like you a Dominican in that hole, yo. Like,
Mm-mm.
nah, I couldn't do it, yo. I couldn't bomb the house with the blacks. You can take your ass outside, yo. Like,
Mm.
Go somewhere with that one. Mm-mm.
that's how like I really like that's when I quit, yo. When I was in the house smoking a black. And it was just I felt like I was in a bar somewhere, nigga. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm looking around. I'm super hot. I'm drinking a Bergal. I got the black. I'm like, nah, this ain't it, yo.
Oh,
See, the
Like this
only
ain't it,
so
yo.
time,
you was on your Dominican shit for real. Nigga said the Brugal with a black, you had a wife beater on.
only time I'm hitting the black,
All of that,
Bad Bunny
nigga.
playing in the background
I'm,
and shit.
A little bit of
I'm
J
like at a
Balvin, you
function.
feel me?
I can't.
But nah, hell yeah. I changed my life and
Papi,
started
why you
vaping,
smoke
yo.
that negro mouth?
It's the black. Nigga, what was your flavor though?
I
That's the
was
treat.
I switched it up a few times, so yo. I could
I
never
was
go to a
on
casino, yo. Like the
Oh,
casino,
fuck no.
I couldn't take it all the way up there.
I was a wine
Casino, I don't
apple
even know, yo. Casino tasted
and
like struggle.
What was the orange one, yo? I haven't smoked one in a minute.
the jazz.
The jazz. I was the
Nah,
jazz
that
nigga.
Jazz
I
was
landed
smooth as
right on
fuck.
the
I ain't gonna say
jazz.
in
Yeah,
front.
that's where I was at. I got a jazz could do me no wrong or wine.
nah, the jazz was my bread and butter. But
What was it,
but
wine
I
and
started
apple
off on
when
the
I first
wine.
started.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
wine was where it was at.
It
You
was
couldn't beat the
remember
wine.
just getting like a regular black and mild though, yo. Like just one day, like and niggas
Ew,
just
yo,
ask
them
you like,
joints was gross.
nigga, those was like the ones that like induced diarrhea on niggas though. Like I never forget, yo. I had some of my most like if I
Nigga,
was constipated and I wanted to shit, those was the bitches I was smoking. Like no bullshit, yo. Like a nigga could fuck up a porcelain
Oh
with them
my
bitches.
lord, nigga.
the fucking sweets, nigga.
Yo, he ain't lying though, yo.
Nigga, if you want to quit smoking, smoke a regular black.
But this one, I was like transitioning from smoking grass, where I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stop smoking. I need that substitution. I'm gonna go with the blacks. This is not a
Mm-hmm.
good idea, yo.
Nah, see, if you're gonna transition from smoking weed, you gotta like start smoking like herbs and shit, like
Mm.
that shit that's actually good for you. Like it helps. I forget what shit it was. It's some
Damn, I
shit
can't
that
smoke
like
no
helps
tea
you.
bag, yo. Like that was my beef with the blacks, yo. Like I was waiting for that high to
Nah,
kick in,
but
yo.
Rose petal,
nah, but look,
hibiscus, and I think it's
you
red
do get like
amber, I
you do
believe.
get a buzz off of it though. It's not
Yeah.
no certified. It's not gonna have you spring fling or nothing, but
So I gotta hit it with the henny.
I mean, hey, shit,
I never thought about
that
that
shit
shit.
cool.
Now, see, I was at that point. I ain't gonna lie to you, yo. So I was like, you know what? If I'm doing all of this, let me go get some grass and stop fucking around. Like, let me stop playing, yo. Like, if I ain't gonna stop, fuck am I
Don't
doing?
don't even don't even do that, bro.
In the house smoking a rose petal with some Douce, nigga. Who the fuck I think I am, nigga? Like,
I always wanted to try the rose petal shit though.
What the
I
rose
know
petal
somebody
blunt?
sell them. Yeah, the rose petal blunts. I know somebody sell them.
Mm.
Cause
Shouts out to
they so
Shorty.
hard to make in the oven. That shit difficult.
It's like the way she do it. It's like a special glue that's not toxic, and she just put them together.
I know what you're
Oh,
talking about.
she took the shortcut.
Yeah, because she does mass production of them. Like she's trying to get into like stores type shit.
Mm.
So she like packages it and ships it and all that shit for real. So it's like
That's what
you
it
want to
is.
cut the process as much as you can. I
Mm,
was like, I was gonna steal this bitch on there. Like I could do that too.
mm.
Like, you don't want to be that person though, but like I be thinking about this shit.
Shit. Back when I was growing my weed heavy and shit, I could have been rolling the little can of cigar shits out for niggas if I knew that glue shit was out there like that.
I actually like when I didn't want to directly take her shit. I was actually gonna like just get into like the idea of just selling the wraps themselves, like because it's
Oh, this
like
paraphernalia game.
or just like tobacco in itself. You get what I'm saying? Like just get into
Mm.
the tobacco game because it's
Lucrative
like
business, yo.
it is a very lucrative business. I was looking into that shit. I was like, oh damn,
Yeah,
what nigga? Like I can just get with somebody down in Virginia that got some farmland and grow some tobacco and package that shit. What? Like
yeah, bro. You can make a killing off that shit, bro.
hell yeah. That's why I'm looking into it. Like I'm like, if I can like you remember we was having that talk tone a while ago when I was saying Jim Jones was coming out and he was dissing backwoods because they're so trash. Like you might get
Mm-hmm.
two good ones out the pack at times. I started
Mm-hmm.
Nah,
looking into that shit then.
nah. See, Jim Jones tripping. I don't know what backwoods he be getting, but
Nah, he
I ain't gonna
like
lie, I can
I ain't gonna
vouch for
lie.
him, yo.
Yeah, me too. But like
It could be a gamble.
he made the video like the post in itself. That's why he was mad. He was like really yelling. He had like two good ones out of a whole pack of five, nigga. Like that shit was
I think when he
ridiculous. Yo.
posted that shit, I was smoking a backwood and I was saying, "Ain't that a bitch?" I
Nah,
just skipped past four of them bitches just to
yeah,
get to a good one.
yeah, that's crazy. I hate that shit. You go to the two bottom ones or some shit. You like, oh man, it's gonna be hell trying to roll these other three.
nah.
Mm-hmm.
See, lately I haven't been having that trouble because I've been buying Russian creams, and them joints been on the foul wow.
I feel you.
Like,
You gonna get a bad pack, watch, and it's gonna sour you, and
Mm-hmm.
then you gonna switch
yo,
to
They all
definitely,
gonna
honey.
come out light
I'm
skinned.
keeping it a bug with you, yo. Like you gonna
Yeah,
switch to
you
yo,
somewhere
get a
else. That's
whole
how you
pack of
gonna
all light
change.
skinned cream, Joe.
don't wish that hurt on
You
me.
right. You right. Don't you put
Don't
that
wish
evil
that.
on me, Ricky Bobby.
Don't put.
Don't you put that evil on me.
That's why I switched to the fucking natural frontos now, yo. Like my whole leaf be
Oh,
fucking Morris
see,
chestnut. Like you feel me? Like I'm Gucci. I'm busting out this bitch for like
you just
fucking
see. You know
weeks.
what you just did, bro? You just transitioned over into an old nigga, yo. Because only
Hey,
old niggas do that shit.
hey, I am what I
Yo,
am,
to
my
be honest,
nigga. I'm
I feel
30
like
years old,
the
my
only
nigga.
niggas that diss niggas
You
that
right.
smoke Fonto is
I am what I am, my guy.
because I
But
feel
nah,
like yo, like you a nigga to smoke a Fonto, yo, you really appreciate the craft of rolling. You feel me,
Yeah.
smoking your
you know what
shit.
it was for me though, yo? Like I told Tone
What?
about this shit, yo. Like I
What?
had accidentally bought a natural Fonto, rolled my
Mm-hmm.
shit up, and that shit pulled like nothing I've ever had in my life, yo. Like that shit was pulling. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? No bite, no bitterness, nothing. No extra
Maybe,
flavoring. It just
maybe I be
felt
getting the wrong fronto
it
because every
maybe.
time I get that shit bite back.
It's an adjustment. Like when I first started fucking with him, that shit was mad heavy handed. But like I've been smoking it for so long. I remember the first time I got some real good weed, like some really good weed, and I was like,
Oh,
I
the
can't.
first time you smoke some weed through like a good natural leaf,
But
no
but
flavor.
like this weed was like some amazing weed. You feel me? So I was like a ritual with it. I was like, you know what? I gotta make sure I get the best roll ups I possibly can. Like I don't need no type of light skin shit. I don't need no wishy washy shit. I'm gonna go with this, and it worked out.
Mm.
Mm.
That shit was the best thing. You could taste the weed so flawlessly. You get what I'm saying? Like all of that shit. But nah, like I talk that shit, but I'll be right back in backward gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like you can't not get backwards too. Like it's just an extra layer.
I'm there for the winner. Trust me, I'm backwood man for the winner.
Nah, hell yeah. Like it's so easy though. Like you feel me? I like that convenience of it too. Like when you just got them sitting there waiting on you. I overfill every time I get backwards though.
Mm.
Yo be smoking like 3 gram J's.
Yeah, cannons, nigga. Like I'm like, God, Lee, why did I do this, yo?
See, I be trying to chill out.
You know what I
Cause
like to do now?
what?
I actually cut and size my shit when I'm smoking backwoods. Like I don't
Them
go
niggas.
crazy. I have to because I like if I have the whole joint, if I got room, nigga, I'm getting it in there. Like if I can get more weed, it's going in.
Oh, facts. You gonna stuff that motherfucker.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like I don't want like I hate trying to roll that shit. Like you gotta take something off, yo, if you're not gonna stuff that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That shit be hurting my heart though, nigga. Like looking at that shit like god
Yeah,
damn,
it
nigga.
ain't that expensive just to like bluff on that shit. You feel me? So
Yeah.
you really got game set plan in order to smoke it back with.
But if you
I
cut it
feel.
right, you can reuse all of that.
So that's why I just fuck with the phone tools for
There
real.
you go. That too. Like that too
I
though.
can roll my exact size that I want. If I want a little shorty,
Yeah, that shit is amazing. That shit is mad custom. You're like, you know what? It's late. Let me roll something to just, set the vibe. Like it don't gotta be
mm-hmm.
nothing crazy. And I don't gotta feel like I'm not getting my money's worth out of this pack of fucking blunts.
That's why I came up with like my different time of day blunts. To be honest, like oh shit, a little mini sex blunt for real. You done sexing your girl, you got a nice little shorty for real. It's about the size of your pinky. Just tap that a little bit, go right to
Something
sleep.
quick. You
Mm-hmm.
probably rolled that shit in under a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't trying to persuade you though, cause you know what I
Nah,
mean.
Smoker's on.
Them Russian creams, they definitely be like I like the highs that the backwoods bring with the extra flavoring and shit.
yeah, bro.
Mm.
Them shits bust down.
Shit's definitely be hitting.
Mm.
Niggas just got into a convo, man. I forgot we was even podcasting. It's like
Yo,
I,
Oh shit.
I literally just looked over. I was like, oh shit, damn, yo, this timer running. Oh man, Jay, what you want to leave with niggas on the watch list for the anime, my nigga?
okay, y'all get ready, boy. January 2022. Dragon Ball Superhero is coming to us. Get ready.
Tone, what you want to leave the people with to uplift their spirits, my nigga?
If you niggas ain't know, I'm still sticking on this goddamn little path about the gingerbread man, goddamn it. So
Just
just keep always remember that the gingerbread man ain't nothing but a little dope boy all growing up, goddamn
there you go. There you have it. If you want to jump in the Discord, you want to be privy to the zaniness, the action, all that great shit that is the Two Ninja Kickback. Discord is available right below in the description, wherever you may consume this. It is there. Just scroll down. Boom. It's right there. See it. Boom. Click that. Join the Discord. We in there. Peace.